Why reserve the doc's head? He means nothing to you now.
Even if he can't make the last move, I still can.
No! No!
Did you get him?
Nefarious finished the code, but I had to activate him for him. Kabal is finished.
Great work!
We still have the evidence of Kabal's trick.
Kabal, Slayer of the Lombaxes. That has a nice ring to it. It sure does.
He set up a booby trap!
We have to get out of here.
My name is Talwyn Apogee. I was a former member of the League of Heroes from Earth after a very distasteful argument. I had gone back to the old grind at home, but it just didn't feel the same as before. When I heard Ratchet had a mental breakdown, I started to worry about him almost every day. I never thought he'd go that far, though. I shouldn't really blame him. Even I was shocked to hear that Shao Kahn had wiped out all of our friends on Earth. But even after he was eradicated and the damage he caused reversed, life still hasn't been easy for any of us. Deep down, I really wanted to say at least one word to Ratchet to make sure he was okay. It's been too long since we last spoke, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. That was soon to change yesterday after hearing of that awful experiment, Hatchet. I felt it was the right time to take action. Someone like him does not need to go near Ratchet again, and even Kabal might still be out there, waiting for an opportunity to strike again. So I worked up the courage to revisit the planet I haven't touched in a while. I was nervous. I knew I'd somehow bump into Ratchet later, but for now, I tried to focus on the mission. I tasked myself to find Kabal and finish what Dr. Nefarious started. Putting him down would have made Ratchet and the Lombaxes safer. I had to gain permission first, from someone I never thought I'd see again.
Well, well. Isn't this a surprise?
Hey, Shepard. I imagine it was hard for you to keep the team together after all that nonsense.
To be fair, it was easy to manage the small numbers, though it was difficult to keep ourselves positive. And I'm sure Ratchet had the hardest time.
I heard he had recently encountered the Black Dragon thug Kabal. Were you able to find his body after he set off that explosion?
Unfortunately not. When we searched the place, not a single trace of him was there. Nothing to go on. Which makes it harder for Rivet to clear herself. The only evidence we have of Kabal's manipulation scheme is in Dr. Nefarious' memory banks.
Guess that leaves me with some detective work to do.
Wait, why do you want to do this? How is this already your problem?
This time, Ratchet's business is my business too. Kabal needs to be put out of action permanently before he can pull off another exploit. I can't stand by anymore. I want to do this like old times, for Ratchet's sake.
I see you really want back into the game. Alright, fine.
Thank you.
No, thank you. You've still got it in you to really talk sense into somebody. Especially me.
One more thing. Just don't tell Ratchet I'm here, okay?
I mean, your presence won't be a secret for long. He's bound to see you eventually.
I'll be the judge of that. I thanked Agent Shepard for the green light and even for that first clue. I met with Dr. Nefarious, who had just recently been repaired after getting his head sliced off for the upteenth time. He had recorded a great deal of what I was looking for. Kabal's plan, straight from his own mouth.
I want her to take her rage out on the humans, to make herself a public enemy. That's when I come in and save the day. I'll make short work of her to not only fulfill my revenge, but to also make myself the new hero.
Poor Rivet was both a puppet and a prey in all of this.
Behind the scenes, Kano will have no choice but to hand leadership of the Black Dragon over to me. Then I'll really go to town.
I was satisfied that I now had the truth, but there was a certain someone who was not satisfied after hearing everything. We visited Kano in his prison cell and let him hear the recording. And boy, was he mad.
Why, that bloody no-good backstabbing prick! He expected me to make him leader. He thought himself worthy to lead the Black Dragon. Newsflash, bastards! I'm the Black Dragon! I'm the Black freaking Dragon! If I'd known what he was up to much sooner, I'd have choked him real good. Maybe even shove his hook swords down his freaking throat!
It would have been a lovely sight, especially for me. But we'll have to catch him first.
And that's my job. You've already played your part, Nefarious. We're only keeping you around for that recording.
Not fair!
Kano, do you know anything else about Kabal that might serve as clues? We need to know where he is. Now.
Aside from the fact that he's a tricky one, he's not the only Black Dragon member still out there. There's plenty more where we come from. But it's not like all the details will come to you on a silver platter.
If your clan is as big as you say, then surely you have a base.
You're getting closer. Well, that's as close as I can get. Soon as I was brought here to the Slammer, they changed the address. It used to be the Blackfield Bar, but I don't know where they're hiding now.
Kano gave me everything he knew. I took those details with me to my next destination. I checked into a hotel nearest the busiest part of town. Working as quietly as I could, I studied a list of the other Black Dragon members Kano mentioned. I hoped that spotting at least one of them would start a chain reaction, and one clue would lead to another in no time flat.
Even though the evidence of Kabal's plan was revealed recently, we still don't have any other clue as to where he is now?
Nope, nothing. I mean, it seemed like he made himself a suicide bomber in that condition, but then again, it could have just been a distraction.
How about you, Agent Shepard? Do you have any other leads?
As of now, I don't, but I do have an anonymous agent working on the case right now. They should report to me as soon as they find anything.
Anonymous? And I thought the FBI never kept secrets.
It was by their request. They don't want to make themselves known just yet. I met your demands. Here they are, good as new. Doc Nefarious made some hella good hook swords. You're welcome.
Hold up. What about our deal? The man needs his pay.
Yes, I did the job. Now pay off. Beautiful. Thank you.
Ain't those hook swords some fine craftsmanship?
Yes, but I already have some killer blades of my own. My hands are my weapon.
So that's it, eh? Not a single word?
He's very determined. Anything to get the job done faster.
And what about the duck?
That recording is the only thing that the FBI is keeping him for. But we'll be sure to make all the other evidence vanish, just like that.
I reckon Kano is pissed off about this mutiny.
When someone like him gets into a rage, there's no stopping him. Until he gets what he wants.
So, now we just wait?
Yes, but this next move is going to be big. Real big.
Few hours of searching and nothing comes up. This guy's hiding himself really good, and so is the rest of his clan.
Hey, it's Shepard. I noticed you haven't gotten back to me yet, so I assume your search for Kano's cronies has been in vain so far. And Ratchet asked me who my anonymous agent is. I simply told him you'd be very upset if he found out. And from what I said, he almost thought I was talking about Carmelita Fox. Anyway, do what you need to do. I'll be waiting.
If I had one word, just one word to say to Ratchet, what would it be? Maybe let him do the talking, so he can tell me how much he missed me? Come on, just push the button already. Just push the button and say something. Ugh! Nope. Still not ready. At the same time, I couldn't understand why I felt like a nervous wreck about someone whose safety I was concerned about. I needed a distraction. I went downstairs to the lobby to calm my nerves, maybe swim a few laps. There was only one other person down there. It took him a while to recognize me, but when he did, it seemed an idea hatched in his head.
Yeah. Well, he had it coming to him, really. It's his own fault. Hang on. I think I've got something. I'll have to call you back later. Hey you! Lady!
I suppose you're talking to me?
Yeah, you. You were one of the quitters, right?
I prefer the word former. And yes.
And judging by your appearance, you're not from around here. Just like the Lumbaxes. Huh. Kabal wouldn't stop bragging about how he planned to cut them down.
You know Kabal? Like, personally?
Guess I said too much already. The name's Mavado. I'm a member of the Black Dragon, on an undercover mission. Right now, Kabal is our primary target. We're about to give him what he deserves for his mutiny.
So he's still alive?
Oh yeah. We overheard his plan to strike out first thing tomorrow morning, and we need to be there to stop him. He's had his punishment coming for a while now.
But you yourself are Black Dragon too. How do I know I can trust you?
I can give you more evidence, but it's currently stashed away at my place. I'd be more than happy to bring it with me tomorrow. Meet me in the cafeteria, 7:30 a.m. Don't be late.
You better be telling the truth, or I'd have to bind you with a towel and personally take you to Agent Shepard.
Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight. I just can't get Shepard's secret out of my head.
We mustn't pry. It is on his orders to not question who it is.
I know, but I just can't help it. I mean, what if it's someone we already know or haven't seen in a while? Whom have we not seen in a very long time?
Too many people.
You're not wrong.
Come on. Don't overthink it. Come on, Talwyn. You said 7:30, so where is he? Guess I should have known better than to trust any black dragon. Whoa!
Kabal is back!
So you choose now as your time to strike, huh? Well, Kabal, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Eat this, Kabal! This is for Ratchet! That was too easy.
What happened? Did you get him?
Drat! It was a robot decoy. That explains why he didn't use his speed or his hook swords.
What hook swords?
You're right. Where are they? I think Mavado played me.
At least we got the mask right here.
This is the new one Dr. Nefarious made for him, along with the cyber implants. We still need to find the man himself.
What's the password?
Black Dragon forever!
What's the new password?
Oh, sorry. Kabal sucks!
Correct.
I'll make sure he gets what's coming to him, too. Hey, Shepard. I followed one of Kano's henchmen to the Warthog tab. I think that's the new Black Dragon hideout.
Don't go too far. I'll come down there with a squad in a minute. Don't let those goons out of your sight. Your part is to infiltrate, not to fight.
I can make no guarantees. I'll give Mavado a big slap in the face if I have to.
What's the password?
Kabal sucks.
Your voice doesn't sound familiar. Who are you?
Sorry, cowboy. No time to chat. Some new hideout that was. It seemed like it hadn't been touched by a cleaning crew in a full month. It still reeked of cigarettes, but the smell became worse as I approached the next room. It was like smoke mixed with mold, but I dared myself to see what was behind that door. I was in for a surprise. What in the... A charred corpse?
Correct. You found just the man you were looking for.
This is Kabal?
Congratulations on winning the lottery. He was already dead when we found him. That bomb of his was his last attempt to eradicate your friends, but it failed. He died in the explosion. Before long, we swooped right in and carried him away. I own his hook swords now. I can't wait to dig them into your flesh.
And you sent that phony after me. Why, though?
It wasn't his idea.
It was mine!
Cage!
It's been a long time, girlie. When I heard you were coming, I knew I had found a weak link to make Ratchet crack. Kabal thought Rivet was the key. By slaying her, he hoped Ratchet would go berserk and attack, in which he'd suffer the same fate as Rivet. But Kabal was wrong. You were the weak link. Killing you would be a pleasure. And when Ratchet finds out and comes at me, I'll send him a one-way ticket to the next life.
I won't let you.
Just you try. You're outnumbered.
This is the FBI. We have the place surrounded. You have 1 minute to come out with your hands up. If you don't comply, we're coming in.
Always relying on your old pal Shepard.
Okay, we've talked enough.
I was gonna say.
Stop right there! Put your hands up now!
Sorry, I don't play like that. Usually I say, draw!
Take cover!
Never thought I'd tackle your kind of soldiers.
Who the hell are you?
The name's Black. Erron Black. And yeah, I ain't from around here.
If that's so, how are you associated with the Black Dragon?
Let's just say Kano offered me more than I earned back in the day. Rewards I got for shooting down wanted men were nothing compared to what I see now.
Then I suppose we'll give you the highest reward for taking me down, since I direct the League of Heroes.
That's the idea, since you're the one running the show.
Alright. Come at me. Nice shot, Sheriff. But not good enough. Get with the times, cowboy. Get out of my way, Mavado. It's my turn to cut her.
I almost had her.
Shepard's in here. Go after him. Make it a fair fight.
Cheap bastard.
Let's end this. Just like old times, huh, girlie?
You're making me miss the old days even more.
You'll miss them, all right. Permanently.
You couldn't let me do it myself, could you, Shepard?
I'm just giving you an advantage. Go ahead. Finish him.
Gladly. That takes care of that, old Scissorhands.
Great work, Talwyn. Wish I could have got that on video.
Where's Mavado?
Bound and ready for the slammer, along with that outlaw friend of his. Did you find the other evidence?
Kabal is dead, but the Black Dragon kept all of his props. Here's his mask.
If Calypso was still alive, he would have kept these as relics for his trophy case.
Calypso is gone too? I've missed out on so much.
Well, now that you've done your part and the mystery is resolved, there'd be no surprise who solves this case.
You're still right about that. Hold on. Can you do me a favor?
Doesn't that look like Talwyn?
Hey, it is Talwyn!
Talwyn, wake up!
Oh, darn, I dozed off. Not how I wanted to greet you guys, but at least you're here now. How are you, kid?
I'm glad to see you again. I really missed you. I never thought you'd be back.
Neither did I.
I came because I was worried about you, Ratchet. After all that you've been through, I felt guilty leaving everyone behind.
You're not the only one.
I forgot how much you mean to me.
Don't feel bad. Everyone had to learn the same way. Even me.
I miss this. Closer. Closer.
If I came any closer, I'd be in the back of you.
I'm gonna tell Sasha on you.
Quit it.
Come on, Ratchet. Let the kid have her fun.
I'll admit, I miss this too. And having you with us in the League of Heroes was a blessing.
I guess now it's at that point where I say, what was I thinking? It's good to see you guys again. And hey, maybe I'll consider rejoining the group.
Yes, please!
Okay. Well, I'm off for a coffee. You two can join me if you like.
We'll be right with you.
You still like her, don't you?
I still do, don't get me wrong. But right now, relationships are not a priority for me. Self-improvement is. Maybe, someday, everything will work out just fine.